The homecoming every fan had been waiting for? The wait is finally over. The news that will change the future of our franchise forever is here. A historic agreement that will bring our team back where it belongs, with a record-breaking investment that will completely transform the Capitals' landscape. Are we witnessing the start of a new golden era? Meanwhile, in the personnel department, an unnoticed signing could become the next big discovery for our franchise. This cornerback, with exceptional physical attributes, has all the tools to surprise. The experts who overlooked him in the draft. Let me tell you why our coaches are so excited about this prospect no one is mentioning. And to wrap up, a story that tugs at the heartstrings of every Commanders fan. The brother of a fallen legend seeks to continue a family legacy on the same team where his last name became immortal. This opportunity goes beyond football. It's a story of honor, memory, and redemption that no true fan can miss. The wait is over. The Washington Commanders are officially returning home. I'm bringing you the biggest news for our franchise in decades. New owner Josh Harris and D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser have announced a monumental $3.7 billion deal to build a 65,000-seat stadium with a roof on the historic RFK site. I believe this is exactly what we needed to completely revitalize this storied franchise. A return to our roots, to the place where our legend was built between 1961 and 1996. Can you imagine the roar of that burgundy and gold crowd in a new temple of football? I'll tell you this, it will be deafening legendary. Quarterback Joe Theismann narrated an emotional announcement video shared by Mayor Bowser. "I can still hear the crowds," said Theismann as images of the old RFK flashed on the screen. "When I first stepped on RFK Stadium, I knew I had found a home." His words resonated with every fan who remembers those golden days. Harris has made it clear that this project is much more than a stadium. It's the largest private investment in D.C. history, he stated at the press conference. This project is about much more than building a stadium. It's a once-in-a-generation opportunity to create a transformational economic growth catalyst here in D.C. Now, I ask you, isn't this precisely the bold vision our franchise has needed for so long? Harris's commitment is impressive. The Commanders will finance at least $2.7 billion, while D.C. will contribute $500 million for infrastructure. Of course, this will require City Council approval, but the signs are extremely positive. The comprehensive campus promised by the team plans to create up to 6,000 housing units, with at least 30% earmarked for affordable housing. It will also include retail development, restaurants, entertainment, hotels, and expanded recreational facilities, including an $89 million sportsplex. Isn't this exactly the type of comprehensive development the area desperately needs? I'll tell you this, Harris is fulfilling his three stated priorities since acquiring the team. 2 years ago, building a championship team, improving the fan experience, and generating a positive impact on the community. This announcement fits perfectly with that vision. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell also expressed his excitement, recalling his own youthful experiences attending games at RFK. This world-class stadium will not only be an exciting venue for NFL games and events in an iconic location, but it will also be a community asset and an economic driver. He said in a statement. Mayor Bowser pointed out that the deal provides the fastest and safest route to developing the RFK campus, emphasizing the benefits beyond sports, housing, jobs, recreational facilities, and overall economic development for the city. Harris aims to have the new stadium's doors open by 2030. Could we be celebrating a Super Bowl there? By then, I believe with this new direction, anything is possible. The return to D.C. could mark the beginning of a new golden era for the Commanders. Are you paying attention to the smartest move our general manager made after the draft? While everyone talks about our top picks, Adam Peters has potentially found a diamond in the rough that no one is mentioning. Carlin Vigers, a cornerback. From Louisiana Monroe, when our GM picked Trey Amos late in the second round of the 2025 draft, he received praise from most analysts. We needed a true perimeter cornerback to pair with Martian Lattimore, and Amos fits perfectly. But Peters didn't stop there and continued to add talent at that position after the draft. I'll tell you this, among all the undrafted free agents we signed, Vigers could be the one to truly surprise everyone. With his impressive physical, build of 6 feet 2 inches and 200 pounds, this cornerback from Eunice, Louisiana, has all the tools to become a true find. What makes Vigers so special? He served as a dominant cornerback for the Louisiana Monroe Warhawks in 2024, starting all 12 games of the season. Before that, he participated in another 23 games as an occasional starter. The wingspan and fluid movement that made him a standout basketball player in high school were evident on the college field. Now, I ask you, isn't this exactly the type of versatile athlete that defensive coordinator Joe Witt Jr. has turned into stars throughout his career? Vigers is not only effective in coverage, but he can also attack the backfield. He blocked a punt in 2023 and recorded multiple sacks and tackles for loss. In coverage, he feels comfortable both in zone and playing press man. Although Vigers doesn't boast elite athleticism, he's solid in every aspect. Considering his physical structure, he has much greater potential as his technique improves. In early 2024, he recorded his first pick six, stifling a comeback attempt by Alabama Birmingham. 2 weeks later, in a crushing defeat against Texas, Vigers more than held his own against the powerful Longhorns receivers. I think the most impressive thing was seeing how Texas avoided challenging Vigers. Arch Manning rarely looked in his direction when defending talented receivers like Matthew Golden and Isaiah Bond. When marking Golden, he seemed very comfortable. Manning rarely even glanced in his direction. Can he perform consistently at the next level? That remains a big question mark. Although Vigers can aggressively attack against the run, he needs more discipline. In a game against Texas, he missed a clear tackling opportunity on running back Jaden Blue by attempting a high tackle, allowing the powerful runner to break free with ease. The Commanders were impressed enough with Vigers to schedule one of their top 30 visits with him. He was one of only 5 quarterbacks they included. The other 4 were all selected in the first 4 rounds, with 2 picked in the first round. Dan Quinn and Joe Witt Jr. have a high opinion of the prospect. That much is obvious, though he needs work, especially on tackling. He has physical tools and has shown a true sensitivity for various coverage schemes that make him a very intriguing prospect. Witt is a master at taking defensive backs with wingspan and helping them reach their full potential. With that in mind, Vigers is well worth following this summer. A news story that tugs at every Commanders fan's heartstrings. Gabriel Taylor, the younger brother of our fallen legend Sean Taylor, has accepted an invitation to participate in the team's rookie minicamp. An emotional moment that connects. Past and present of our franchise. Rice University, where Gabriel played college football, shared the news last night. And I'll say this, while we know that tryouts don't guarantee a contract, just seeing a Taylor once again in our franchise's colors is something special that transcends the technical aspects of the game. Gabriel played 5 seasons at Rice, accumulating solid stats, 52 total tackles, 3 interceptions, 3 sacks, and 2 forced fumbles just last year. Now, he'll have the opportunity to showcase his skills before the Commanders' coaching staff and potentially follow in his older brother's footsteps. Now, I ask you, how can one not be excited about this story? His brother Sean was one of the best safeties in the NFL for 4 seasons after Washington selected him with the 5th overall pick out of Miami in 2004. He was killed on November 26, 2007 during a home invasion, a moment forever marked in our franchise's history and in the heart of every fan. Sean Taylor, who was a 2-time Pro Bowler and All-Pro in 2007, left an indelible legacy. His fierce playing style, dedication, and exceptional talent made him one of the most feared and respected defensive players in the league during his brief but impactful career. I believe this opportunity for Gabriel goes beyond the sport aspect. It's an emotional connection with an important chapter of our history as a franchise. The previous administration under Dan Snyder attempted to honor Sean in 2022 with a memorial exhibit that was widely criticized by fans. The new ownership group has promised to properly honor his legacy. Could it be more poetic than seeing his own brother wearing the same colors and playing the same position? Gabriel has the opportunity not only to fight for a spot on the roster, but to continue a family legacy tragically interrupted nearly 2 decades ago. While it's premature to speculate about his chances of making the final team, this invitation to the rookie minicamp is a significant first step. At the very least, it offers Gabriel the chance to showcase his skills before a professional coaching staff and potentially impress, enough to receive further consideration. For Commanders fans, seeing a Taylor on the field again, even just during a minicamp, will be an emotional and significant moment. It will be interesting to follow his progress in the coming weeks and see if he can earn a spot on the practice squad or even the final roster. What do you think about this historic deal for the new stadium? Do you believe this return to DC will mark the beginning of a new golden era for the franchise? Do you think Khalil Vigers has what it takes to become the next great undrafted cornerback to surprise everyone? I've seen enough college games to know he has special talent that deserves attention. And about Gabriel Taylor, wouldn't it be incredible to see him make the team and honor his brother's legacy? I'd love to read your thoughts on these 3 impactful stories. Commanders family, we are living through a crucial moment in our franchise's history. New owners, a new stadium on the way, emerging young talent, the future looks bright. If you want to stay updated with all the latest team news, make sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. Every day I'll bring you the most important Redskins news firsthand. Comment below on which of these news pieces you found most impactful and why. Your opinion is fundamental to this growing community. And remember, hail to the Redskins!